Hello everyone! Hi! Hi! I need to turn down my gain a little bit. I'm noticing it's a bit loud when I get a little excited. Granted, you guys can turn me down. I'd rather be loud than quiet because you guys can turn me down, but can't turn me up. Not really. Anyway, hi! I'm very tired. Back to short hair. Yeah, I'm feeling a little short hair today. I'm very tired. I've been awake since 6 a.m. and I'm only going on like 4 hours of sleep. We'll say 4.5. Yay. Yay. I'm so glad that that's happening for me. Granted, why 6 a.m.? Blame RK. His alarm went off. And he changed his alarm sound recently or something. I don't know, but it's a different, it's just different and it's like unusual for me, so I don't sleep through it anymore. It does wake me up, and I was not able to go back to sleep. But I got some news this morning that I don't know if I'm allowed to share, so I'm not gonna fully share, but it's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah. At like 7 a.m. I got a message saying, I got it accepted into something. Yay. Yippee. Huzzah. But yeah, and I could not get back to sleep. So here I am with some caffeine. Alarm sounds are hard to wake up to if you keep it the same sound. I have had the same alarm sound since I was like 18, 19. That's a lot of years. And my brain just understands, like, as soon as I hear this song, it's like something's happening. I have to do something. I have to get up. I'm like, it's like wired in my brain, which is crazy because it's the theme song to Future Diary. Which could say a lot, maybe. But it's loud and, like, I know what it is. It's fine. Also, change the background, back to this one because the other one was... Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna be doing more rigging today, but on a commission today. And I get to be tortured by rigging a mouth. I do have a guide though, so I might be able to do that easier with a guide. Hello, Calamity. Oh my god. On my shoulder. Ew. Why would you do that? Stop. But yeah, I may or may not... I don't know if I can share that. It's not, like, fully official yet. So I don't know if I should share. I don't want to jinx it. You know? I also went in and got rid of some of the timer messages, so maybe they won't appear as much. And some of them were kind of, like, old and didn't need to be there anymore. So there should be a pretty basic timer messages. I don't know. I'm tired. I have caffeine. I have to wait for it to kick in. I burnt my food this morning. I've been going through it. My mornings are not great lately, but I'm gonna push through them. I'm gonna push through. It'll be fine. Let's say I don't know what you're talking about, but wait till things are confirmed. Yes. There was something else I wanted to say and I completely forgot, so. Be tortured. Be tortured by me not knowing. What was I gonna say? Oh, for anyone who might have saw my tweet, because I got the Discord bot to work again, so it shows tweets again. So people who don't have Twitter can still see. I'm so tortured. Also, first of all, bald. My NVIDIA was apparently taking up like 20 gigs for like shaders of games that I'm pretty sure I didn't even have installed. So the fact that that was a thing is crazy. I did a little cleaning on my PC. I deleted some things. I figured out that Roblox and because I still had Opera GX on my computer, I figured out those two things were starting like up, like they would open when I turned on my computer, which explains a lot of why my computer took so long to like load sometimes. But now, since I cleaned up everything and I got rid of that garbage, I uninstalled the browser completely, but I don't have that anymore. They did that. I went to bed early. But yeah, my computer's a little bit faster, which means maybe this won't lag as much. So this is a guide image I have. I don't have the name of the person who made it. I don't know if I can get the name. My file explorer actually like loads now. It used to be really hard to like, it took forever. Let me see if I can get their name real quick. I had to go to my Ko-fi because I got it on there. It was a free thingamabobber. Free study guide. I think it was on here. Momo. Is that correct? Yes, their name is Momo on Ko-fi. Here, I'll just take their VGen. No, that's not their VGen link? Okay, well we're taking their Ko-fi. And we're putting it the mouth study file by. There we go. Now I pin that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't need to see that. I can hide it for myself, thank you. But yeah, there's also head angles on it, but that's not something I'm concerned about. But I like the way this mouth moves. It's pretty simple, but also kind of nice. And that's what we're going for. It also has tongue out, but we're not doing that because we don't have a tongue. It has that. But I have to go and redot all of this because I redrew the mouth, which is why some of this is like peeking out. Me too, Momo. But I have to go and redot a lot of the stuff. And it's technically... Well, I guess I stopped it, but it was rigged before. But then I learned, like, hey, this mouth kind of does not work, so we're gonna redo it. So I went in this morning and I redrew it. And now I have to go in and, like, dot everything. But I want to make the top skin and the lip kind of, like, together. Which means... I don't really know how I'm gonna do this because... I should have shaped the skin to the lip, and it would have probably been better for dotting. Actually, hold on. Can I do this? Spread this a little further out, just a little bit. Okay, no, I can't do that part. Okay, I was gonna see if I could move it around a little bit, but it did not like me doing that. Also, I got to grab this. No, stop. Don't do it. But we want the lip. Oh, hold on. I need this. Goodness, everything's falling apart. I'll turn that to a 3. I'm gonna want lots of dots on the mouth. Or if it'd be better for me to do this a little more manually instead of using this tool. Also, I made a new playlist today, so we have a little bit of different music. Don't ask me what all of it is, I don't know. I just work here. I'm gonna do this manually, actually. I feel like I can have more control over it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. The mouth's alright, always give me issues. I want the mouths to look their best, but then they give me so many issues, and it's just like, well, you just hate me, don't you? I'm gonna do this so I can have a little bit more. Okay, well, problem. No, stop. I want this. And now I can take like this one. So we really don't need this to have too many dots at the top. That's probably fine. But then I can glue those two bits. What? 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 Why did I do that? What? That is not correct. Why are you... Why are you not... Huh? I did them together, but they're acting like they're not. Oh. I love doing this. This is my favorite thing. Okay, that's pretty close. I might be able to... Never mind. Why are you doing this? What is happening? Huh? We're gonna just revert these to default. Why are those different? Can I... Revert to original shape. I'm so confused. I'm very confused. Okay, well now I'm gonna be lazy because you broke everything I was trying to do. I have to actually connect those, but... I'm actually gonna leave it like that. Okay, well... You're supposed to be closer together. Please. Please. Alt. Can I not? I guess because that circle, you can't add a circle in a circle. Is that what it is? Do that. Get rid of these. We're gonna do an extra dot here. And what if I 4 division that? Do that so it's saved, right? Right? Are we thinking with my big brain? I give you guys permission to use my brain a little bit. Okay, so now if I do this, these are the same, right? Yes. Now. A dot in the center. Dots on the side. That's close enough. Now, are you weird and like misshapen? No, it worked this time. Okay, that's weird. Anyway, glue those bits. So now, if this moves, the skin moves with it. To some degree. And vice versa. But I need to fix that bit, actually. How can I do that? Idea. Can I just do this and only have the one selected? Okay, that's kind of doing what I want. Mesh is opened. Where? Oh. Why? Why? Why did you, like, separate in so many areas? Okay, well, cancel this. I think I know what I did wrong. I've tortured myself. That is what I've done wrong. Okay, confirm. I think that's fine. Can we hide the bottom? Hide this? Can we stop having everything selected? It's a little weird in these spots, but I think that's because of this, which I can just fix with that. So that's what I want that to generally be like. And then these two, no, not you actually. These two. Let me make sure this is back to its default form. This is torture. She's bald. She's bald and she's torturing people with hair. Yes. Okay. And then add extra. I got very scared for a moment there. Erase all that. Put this here. Now we take some of this. Close enough. And hide it, actually. And now, if my theory is correct, these are not glued. If my theory is correct that these are not glued. Okay, that works. That works. Hopefully this all does the way I want it to do. Parts of this is kind of weird. So it's kind of like I need to bring down bits of this. Art mesh invert. Can I do this? Oh. What? Hold on, this might be different than when it's, the other. No? No? Huh? Interesting. Oh, this doesn't... Okay. What? Art path? What is the art path? Guess you can only do that with the warp deformer. So, we're gonna undo... Okay, not that much. Okay. Okay. We make this back into its original form. The lipstick actually might need to be redone here. I'm gonna do that. Seems so blurry. I'm not a fan. I don't know why it's so blurry. If I connect in the 4 division, that's a little better. Hopefully. Hopefully. I still have to figure out this a little bit. Some of these I feel like I could erase because the lipstick would be covering it. Some of these more in the center. Or hips, maybe. I want to just... Usually you... Oh, I see. Because I don't have this selected. I see. My bad. My fault. It's right about there, I think, is where it needs to be. There we go. That fixes it. It fixes it enough that it works. So it's fine. I have to do this, which honestly, can I just do that and like pull it this way a little bit? Same on this one. Hold on. This one, 4 division, do that. Okay, don't move it yet. 4 division, there. There. I see some of the, like, inside of the mouth peeking out still. I don't know what part is causing that. This is the old bottom lip line. We don't need that. Get that out of here. Kitty daddy. I guess it's part of this. So what you're telling me is... I need this little guy back. Now what happens if I do this and then I go here and paste it? It kind of works. We're not gonna do it that way. Auto connect that, and then... Oh, no, whoa, whoa, calm down. Find that one, I think? That's still not working. Did it not? Sigh. Whoa, not that. Man, now I lost it all. Mine? What's yours? Second? You did get that. I'm very tired. I'm gonna power through, though. I'm powering through. Okay, do that. Match is open. That's not my problem. Have you thought of that one? Duh. Okay, you're not glued anymore. I need the glue to go away. Top lip and this one. Glue those, right? I want this one. Turn on mirror mode, so this erases on both sides. I think that should fix the weird, like, it mostly fixed it. I don't know if there's more fixing to be done. Okay, well that's peeking through now, so now I have to... Hi. Hi. Okay, you weren't supposed to erase parts of that. There. That is fixed. Any of the rest of that that might be peeking through, the lipstick will cover and it'll be fine. I hope. I do see a problem here now. What? Oh. Okay, I can just undo. What the fuck? Why did you get all distorted? What? Would you? Would you? Huh? Why did it do that? I don't like that. This is Spidey Mouth, right? Yes, it's supposed to be. But I'm slowly losing my mind in the process. Okay. Bits right there need to be erased, and then right here. What? Do I need to unglue these? Because, like, it's being weird. I guess because I don't have both of them selected, technically. How did I have this done before? Or it didn't give me issues? Does that work? Is that good? God, there's so much stuff everywhere. I mean, there's that little bit right there. I feel like erasing this. Okay, well, not that much. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? That should fix it, right? There we go. Okay. Alright. So. I'm pretty sure part of this, like, lip skin is covering the fang. Which makes me wonder if I pull the fang in front of that. There we go. That definitely won't cause problems at all. And these can be pulled up here. And I think that'll be fine. Okay, well not like that, because that needs to also be up here. There we go. That should be fine. All the top stuff and the lines should be fine. Right. Right. Bottom lip. I need to re-mesh you. Why are you not erasing on both sides, even though you're mirror tooled? Make it make sense. I think today, with me being as tired as I am, definitely in for a treat, when things start getting a little harder. Do that. Okay. I think this is fine. Now we can start playing the game. So my question is, now that I have this done, okay. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, so what? Let's just put it on a form. I'm just testing things. I'm just testing. Why is my... What? What? Why can't I use... Why can't I use this? You guys can't see it, but I can't use my tool that I usually use. This is technically not on this properly. Is that why? It's not like... The mesh isn't in it? Okay. What about now? No? I'll just make a new one then, I guess. Top lip line, mouth open. Do you want to work now? No. Why are you suddenly not working? Huh? Why can't I use my tools? I can't use anything. Everything's grayed out. Huh? I'm gonna save this and just restart the program since it wants to be this way, I guess. This is a problem I've noticed. Like, if you do certain things, it starts to, like, bug out, and then you have to, like, restart the whole program. You guys are in the void now. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Here, just look at me. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's trying to load. It's trying. Yes. Oh, put me back over there. Take me to this one, and then that one. This. I have to open my guide back up. My study file or whatever. You ain't got no feet. Study file. I need to reorganize my stuff. I really need to take a day and just organize. This one. Maybe I need to rename these two because some of them have the same names, but they're different things. Okay, so are you gonna let me do what I want to do? Yeah, now everything... See, that's what I don't understand. All I did was restart the program, and now I can use whatever. Like, I can use this tool that I wanted to use. I don't understand why it bugged out like that. So we're gonna hide the lipstick. Can you just show me everything here? We're gonna hide the lipstick for now. You get no lipstick, sorry. A frown and like a little smile. I don't think I have back teeth actually. For this. But that doesn't matter right now. Default, a little bit of a smile. You can see that clipping, but that's fine because the lipstick will go in front of it. Teehee. Why are you selected on the eyebrow? Get that out of here. Get that out of here. This copy for... my bad, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. I'm realizing something. This is a problem. I need the top skin to be in the same deformer as the lip, I think? This is a lot of trial and error. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. So now if I do this... Okay. I just noticed it has like a little drop-down menu here that I have never touched. I want you to be on smooth 3. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to move the skin around and stuff to adjust and work with it. But that's okay. Can I get the bottom lip line to be invisible currently? And the bottom, yeah. Yeah. Warp deformer, invert. That's fine. And now we just need to get this part twisted back out. Yeah, this is fine. Normally when you rig for a mouth, from what? I assume you meant month? The mouth, not month? I don't know. It's for webcam. This one will be for webcam, which I don't like too much personally. I think the webcam does not do as good as like a phone can from a personal experience. Whoops. Pressed the wrong button. Also, I need all of this, not just that little bit I had selected. Yes, mouth. Yeah, this one I have to test it with my webcam whenever I want to do testing for it. So, that is a thing. Okay, this side I don't care too much about. I'm just gonna do a slight, like, frown. I have to move the fangs and everything later, but we're not gonna look at that for now. I feel like this could come in a little bit. Maybe this comes in a little bit. So trippy if you just watch that one bit move. Okay, this is already a lot better than what I had going before. So that's nice. I do have to do the same thing with the bottom one, which are both hidden currently. Bottom lip, mouth open. How many of these? 25, 4, and 2. 25, 4, 2 now. Okay. Okay, I need these two to... Oh, no, I do need... I'll just have this one. So I can see. And I made the bottom one, like, really wide. Why would I do this to myself? Just doing the one side. Technically, this can go as high as I need it to, because it will be covered by the top skin. But I still want it to be kind of nice, you know? Yeah, close enough. Why are you not moving anything? Oh, because I have this selected again. Dang it. Darn it. I do have to have this a little bit higher up, because this is not aligned with the lip, apparently. So I'm gonna have to go in and see if I can fix that somehow. Very odd. Maybe it's because I needed to do that same thing I did for the other one and kind of like... Oh no, because this is just needs to be raised up. 205 stream streak! Didn't you just get to like 195 not too long ago? What is this madness? Okay, unglue these. Oh, not that. Give me this. Hide that and that for now so I can see exactly where this is. Now, problem. By problem, I mean... Is that where I need it to be? No. Can I do this? I can. I think that's pretty spot on. And then I can connect this. And it's not going to connect on this side because it hates me. I'll be 100 with you right now. Your streams need to stop popping up in my dreams while I nap. What? Excuse me? Expound on this. I need you to expound immediately. Connect these. And then, is this gonna have issues with the lipstick like the other did? It's a little bit lower still. If I move the lipstick up, that's what the problem is. Okay, that's fine then. That's fine. I accept this. What I don't accept is whatever's going on here. Which is a top lip issue. For some reason. Why did it not bend with it? Does this need more, like... Okay. Okay. Jerry about things sound like Voice of the Dream TV. Stop that. Something about mouths. You sure you weren't just like slightly asleep, not fully asleep, and you just heard me? Like, actually, because you probably had my stream up. Are you sure about that? I don't know. Why don't you know? Let's see if that fixes it. No! Yay! It doesn't fix it! Stand on my brain? My bad. Also, gamers known for very long popping before I work out. Good song, by the way. Yeah. Hi, Cruzy. Can I... If I just move this, it like... It's like... The lip line has disappeared. What? I think the lipstick will cover it, so we'll just leave it the way it is for now. I do need to fix parts of this here. We'll just do that. Yep. Yep. That's totally fine. I won't break anything in the future. Why did you not? What? What the fuck? Why are we not? Do I have to restart this program again? Because I swear to God, I will close it and just go to drawing normally. I don't have the energy for this right now. It's the buttons just aren't working. I don't understand. Why do you do this to me? Oh, everything's grayed out again. What am I doing to make everything get grayed out? It's not grayed out on this one. It's something here. What have I done? Please, just tell me what I've done. Okay, I got it to fix it now. Then I had to, like, change what I was active on. I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm gonna save. Drink some more caffeine. Okay. Click, please. Please. Next time I draw a mouth, I'm gonna do it the same way I did the eyes on this one. Because it, like... having the eye such, like, a higher quality, if I did the mouth like that, it would be great. Which I did the inside of the mouth like that. I don't know why I didn't do the outside of the mouth like that. I don't know what my major malfunction is. Okay, yeah, this does cover. Covers enough. I'm gonna go in and, like, adjust little bits, but... I don't like how it goes down. I'll close all this, only do the mouth. Okay, I think it's fine. Yeah, definitely gonna be doing mouths better next model I make. Because this is a bit interesting. Bring this up. Bring this up. This in. And then activate it on here. Then we can do a smile. Lips, lips. Kind of want this to go up a little bit. Is that weird? I don't think so. Make sure that's the same. The corners can come up a little bit more, actually. Oh, I have that one side selected, so it's gonna bug out. Glad I noticed. There we go. There's a little, like, bit clipping there, so I'm gonna have to like take this and make it a little funky weird. Yeah, that solves it. Just that one moving. And the same on that side. Yeah, this is not bad. If I showed you guys what I had before I redrew parts of the mouth, you would see the improvement. You would see it. This. Can I have this soloed so I only see this part right now? The only problem is getting all of this to look good with different mouth opened positions. Okay. That's not bad. I might pull this down a little bit. Maybe pull this out a little bit. Perhaps makes the lips look a little more plump, kind of pouty. Okay, that's our smile. Then we have to do mouth open in different ways. So what I'm gonna do is get the head angles out of here. Gonna activate 3 dots on this one. No, not 3 dots on this one. 2 dots. Yes. And I'll add more later. So we'll do our neutral mouth open at its widest. Kind of like this. So realistically, we can just pull it all up for now. Okay, I don't want that high up. I don't want to show too much of the gums. I have to do the fangs and everything later, but that'll be a later me problem. This is just like a curved, okay. Understood, Captain. I cannot see because the lipstick is in the way. This might be too wide of a open. And close it up a little bit. Lipstick, get out of my way. Okay, bits of this needs to come up. But the... Cannot that one. Ah! Why have you done this? That needs to go like there. I want to make it smoother, but I don't really know the best way to make it like a smoother line. I could probably come down a little bit more. Let me give... Let's bump this up to 10 and this to 25. And then... Make this to 6, perhaps. I want this middle to be as, like, centered as possible.
Have you ever thought about the fact the Powerpuff Girls canonically don't have fingers? Like the show directly brings up that fact.
Yeah, I've seen some cursed things with that. Yeah, cursed things. Okay, now that's symmetrical. I have to get the lip to look good. I wonder if it's better to pull this down and then have the corners tilted up. Okay, we do have some issue spots, but those can be easily fixed. Well, not what I wanted to do. What? Oh, that's turned off. There we go. God, I just want to click out of the deformers and stuff. Yeah, okay, so I'll have to do a lot of extra spots, kind of like this one has these extra dots in the middle, so that it's a little smoother transition instead of being so, like, harsh. I feel evil right now. I might do an evil thing. What is an evil thing for you? Don't worry about this. Don't worry about the holes in the mouth. It's fine. You'll see. Eventually. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna actually go ahead and do the inside of the mouth. Now, I know your top teeth would not move when your mouth does, but we're doing this anyway, because it's anime and I can do what I want. Yippee. Is this one too smiley? Which I guess whenever I get to this, it'll be even more smiley. Because the corners will be tilted up more. Okay. Can I have you and you move up some? Not a lot, just some. Yeah, it'll have more of a smile to it. Oh. Can I be a little cheeky about it, right? Paste this to be the same. Because I already did the work to make it round and stuff. Why not? I take the lipstick. Teeth. Okay. Okay, I don't want that much of the teeth showing. I wish I could show the, like, canine more, but I guess it's not that important. And then this one was going to be more of a round kind of thing, which I feel like doing the top is going to be a little harder. But we will find out. Let's just take this, pull it up. And this is a whole mess. Like, why is that extended that far out? What did I do there? Why did this happen? Ooh, my leg is having a little bit of a spasm. What is up with that? Okay, I want this to kind of shape more like a... For some reason that did not do the same. I don't really know why. Kind of do this, right? This is a whole mess. It's fine. Is that the same? That looks the same on both sides. This is a little pulled to the... What if I do this? Now that's more centered. This side's a little wonky, but this side's okay. Can you, like, stop doing whatever you're doing over there? Can you, like, chill the frick out? There. Be more smooth. Be chill. Copy paste that to the other side. Okay. Yeah, I think this is okay of a shape. I don't like how pixelated it is, but what can I do? Not much. Not much. So I actually want to take this shape, right? Put it here. Make it more oval. Wait, don't look at the lipstick. I think that's okay. Definitely gonna need some fixing in some areas. That's what we do. That's what we do. Whoops. It's kind of tilted that way. I don't know why I did the head thing. Don't mind the head thing. Can we hide the bottom one for now? This side is a lot nicer and neater, in my opinion. Did that, like, do it? I guess it did. This needs to actually come down some. I noticed. There's like a mid-ground spot here that's like not as cool. That's a little better. Bottom lip is fine. Lipstick. Can I grab this shape? Sometimes I wonder if doing lipstick that goes all the way around the edges would be better. But also, I feel like that would be a lot harder to do. I'm not sure. Yeah, take the top teeth and also make them the same. Once I get the lipstick to actually be nice, I actually like that kind of like shape of the mouth there. Yeah, this one is so much better than the other. I get to watch Spider-Man tonight. That's cool. Let me save. This is not as stressful as it has been before with the mouth, except the part where it was like glitching out. That was a little stressful, but yeah. So now I can do extra spots for this. We'll put one that's like here. And then an extra one here and maybe here. I actually want this one to be... Phew. Alright.
Did you know platypus are venomous also, that you breathe without thinking about it daily?
What are you trying to do? Is that your evil thing? Can I get this to rotate just a little bit? What evil thing? The evil thing that you spoke about literal, like, minutes ago? An enemy without shelter is an enemy without oh. I see. Is that how it is? This is good. The transition is good. The lipstick doesn't separate. Just ignore the holes in the mouth. That's fine. Okay. This one needs this little bit to come up. Oh yeah, we're cooking. This one is the one I'm worried about, though. Because this needs to come down. That needs to come up. I'm confused now. You'll be okay. This is a little lumpy here. I might need to do something about that. We'll figure it out later. And later, I mean... soon. Soon. Okay. That's pretty good. I don't hate that. So it does have like an angle to it, but that was like a like the mouth at least. It was just like a kind of preset kind of thing. Can I get you to do like, not that one, this one? No, that's not what you did. You didn't swap the one I wanted. Oh, why are you doing that with your eyes? Stop. Oh, the frogs are cute. I like your frogs. Yeah, I think this mouth is a lot better. Now I just have to get... Okay, I don't need you. You were wonderful. Thank you for teaching me things that I kind of already knew, but... I have to do the chin movement with the mouth when it opens. Like... I'm gonna give it mouth X, which I don't even know if it's gonna be used, but it'll have it. I can close you though. I know how to do those other parts. Wonderful. I love when a study guide works. Can I eat the frogs? No, you cannot eat the frogs. You can pet the frogs with gloves on. Maybe. I don't know. They're on my frogs. You can tell the frogs that they are good boys and girls and that you're proud of them. These. Okay. I actually want... So I didn't separate these two, so I'm gonna have to do something to do that. I'm gonna turn off mirror mode. Should I put these together? Probably should, right? Actually, hold on. This one, reset. And also reset your form back to original. And take this. Get that out of here. God, I don't like how blurry it is. Not as blurry in my art program. I do not understand. This one's not going to have like drastic movements or anything, so it's not going to be anything crazy. It's just going to move with the mouth. And I might give it some physics or something. I'm unsure yet. Okay, I'll just copy paste the thing. That's not copy. This one. Erase. Paste. Can I get the full image view so I can get the rest of this? And we're just gonna... Yeah, that's fine. But frogs yummy? No. Them's the rules, and I make the rules. I'm gonna do this, which may cause me issues in the future, but that's what it's gonna be. And then this bit, we're gonna move... Oh. We're gonna move over. Oh, I didn't glue these, actually. glue these. And now this bit, because this part's not glued, it shouldn't cause any issues. There we go. And now we activate it here, and on here, and let me put you in this. Actually unactivate you on any of these currently, so I can resize this bad boy to be more... There we go. That should be fine. And now... I don't want that to, like, pull that. So I'm gonna have to put a little more height on this. Maybe not that much. It'll pull it a little bit, but not, like, crazy amount, if any. I wonder if I should rotate it a little bit. I kind of like the little bit of rotate. Why not? And then the frown. I do this again to cover that bit. Yeah. And part of that's not clippy now because of that. Rotate this a little bit. No, 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 stop. That's not what I wanted. Stink. That should be fine. Now this one. Yeah, there's a little gap there I'm gonna have to fix. And in some of these other spots. But that's okay, that's doable. I can do that. I'm strong and independent and I know how to do this. Definitely. Okay. You're gonna just have to be pulled over this way anyway. Still a little bit there, that's like being sassy. Just pull this a little extra. I do the one side, then I copy paste to the other side, and problem solved. I don't think there's any more that's doing that besides this little bit here, so I'm just gonna pull this over. We'll check for all of the spillage of the mouth. Pause. Afterwards. Okay. And I think all of these motions should be fine. For all of these bits. I don't see anything spilling. Okay, I think that's good. I don't need this to be active on these others, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just so everything is fine. Yeah. A lot of dots there, but that's fine. And then this bit. So I don't actually need this, that can go away. This bit, which I'm just gonna have one side of it. Also, when I redrew this, I kind of made it have like a fade, so it wasn't such a harsh line. So it's a lot nicer. I don't know if it needs any like super dramatic stuff. This is probably fine. The only thing I'd be worried about is when I go to turn the head and I need it to be a certain way. I think it's fine. Confirm. Then we have this, which, yikes, make it a little higher. That's probably fine. Do this, and then this one. A smile. I don't really want it to do that. I don't want it to like full curve. I want it like, hold on, use this. I want it to be kind of like this. Like it moves, but not like from the source over here. That's not bad. I don't hate that. Just put one of these at every one of those dots, sure. That side's a mess, but it's fine. I think that's fine. And we do the open part. Probably don't need them way over here, but I'm doing it just as a precaution. Yeah, that's fine. I think it would have been really cool to have like a whole like open jaw kind of situation, but I don't know how to do that, so. Plus that probably would have required a lot more layers that I would not have known how to do, but maybe one day I will learn. I think that's fine. I need to copy those bits over. Can I get you inside this? Just gonna... hope that's centered. It looks close enough for me. And that moves like that, and I don't have to do anything extra to fix it. And we could do a cheek puff, which actually, let me rename this. Cheek puff. So it makes a little more sense of what it is. We can do a mouth X. Some webcams support that. Some. Mouth X. We're also gonna have to do, we're gonna make mouth X a blend shape. We're gonna have to do where the jaw opens, like, with the rest of this. So, face. Where is the face? Here. Head. Mouth open. Hold on. I want that capitalized. Makes my brain a little happier. Put this here and do this. So all it needs to be when the mouth is open. Oh goodness. The Giga Chin. Ooh, yeah, let's not make it do that. We just want like a slight... I'm gonna copy paste this side over so it's a little more... I'm gonna have to make the shadow of the face also do that. That's fine. We don't need that many of these on this, and if I can spare some somewhere, I'll take it. Probably get away with doing a lot less of these too. Let me redo this with this now that I have this a little different. I kind of want the cheeks to puff out a little bit when the mouth is open. We're just gonna copy paste this onto all of these for now. And I'll adjust accordingly. I think a cheek puff could be a little cute, like, would help if I had the right tool. Maybe. Maybe. Just a little. I think that's kind of cute. I don't know. I might do extra. Well, maybe that's too much. Do ever so slightly. Yeah, that's good. Ooh! I accidentally, like, made the window smaller. Jump scare. What? Yeah. Right. I think with this one, we can kind of have it come in more, actually. Okay. Undo that. Just slightly. Oh my goodness. I wanted to move the canvas, please. Please. Oh my god. It keeps turning off this, like, flip thing. Or turning it on. Do I know how to speak? Anyway. I think this, maybe it should move up and puff out. So it's a little different, but it moves with the smile. I want to do more like mouth, like physics kind of situation. But it's a learning process. Yeah, I think that works. Gives a little extra something. A little something. And the face shading also needs to be involved with this. Face shadow. Mouth open. This one, and then this. Thing's huge, but also you don't need to be this much. We can get away with a lot less. Copy this here, just paste it the same. And since the cheeks kind of puff out with this one, or they go up a little bit, and kind of give it a little up motion. And with this one, we can kind of make it go. Oh my goodness, the giant red sphere of doom. my god. Like that's not really going up with it. There we go. Do that, and then on this one, make sure that one's the same. It's not a lot, but I think it's enough that it's cute. And then we need mouth X, which will have this. Head, mouth X. Same with this, which I might be able to just move these at the same time. I don't know. Sorry if you can hear my keyboard. I'm tipping and tapping all around. Okay, let me do the actual mouth X first. It would be above the lips. I'm pretty sure. Top lip, mouth X. You know what? Actually, can I just like... Oh, okay, no, because I separated this, which I guess it doesn't need to... Oh, that was for the mouth X, not X, XY. Technically still X, but... Here. Because it needs to be above the mouth open, but below the XY. Top lip, mouth X. That's what we'll just do that. Hold on. I forked it. I forked it. You guys let me fork it. Take this one. Bottom lip, mouth X. We're gonna see what I can do. So mouth X is kind of like, it's when you know. How does my model do it? Hold on. Interesting. Very interesting. Granted, with my model, it's a little different because it has different features and whatever. So is that gonna bug this out? Okay, well, the fangs are a problem, but I don't think the mouth itself is gonna be a problem. It's just I need to add the fangs to... Can I do these together and it not cause a problem? Lip, fang, mouth, X. Can I just like pull this? I might have to do this separately so I can move the skin part around. Yeah, okay. Trial and error. It's fine. This would be above this one. Lip, fang, mouth. Whoa, what did I spell? Because you guys couldn't see it, but it definitely wasn't lip. I can just do this. Rotate it. And move this over. Except this little bit here is a problem. And this is the one that has to control it. Which I guess that extending wouldn't hurt, like, all that much. This needs to come out a little bit. There is a problem there. Can you even use Mouth X with... Hold on. Let me look at VTube Studio. I think if you have a certain type of... Hold on. I'm looking, I'm seeing, I'm scared. What is happening? iOS, Android, and RTX. I don't know if he's gonna be using RTX. Technically I could, but I would need the DLC for it. So I don't think I'm gonna do the Mouth X, actually. Because that requires a lot more stuff that I am not sure if is happening. And I'm not gonna put a lot extra into it when it doesn't need to be there. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Let me save. Yeah, the RTX, like, webcam tracking, I don't have it, so I don't know how that works, because I didn't want to pay, like, very late lunch. Oh, no. How much is the RTX DLC? Oh, no, it's free. Never mind. I was thinking of something else. Yeah, I just don't have it, even though I have the GPU for it, but I don't know what kind of GPU Neku has. Because you need the NVIDIA stuff. But yes, the mouth is looking a lot better. I might make it where the teeth come up a little bit more on this one part. So I feel like if they come up a little more here, like they're not supposed to, that's not how mouths work, but I kind of like it. I also want the bottom teeth to kind of... this mouth shadow, mouth open, sure. Sure. I don't want it to be... I want it to be a little, like, not as intense right there. But then when it's like this, I want it to be a little bit lower down. So the teeth themselves kind of have like a Smile. Cheese. Yeah, something like that. That's not what I wanted to grab. That one's not active on that bit, but that's fine. And I kind of want to do the same for these. Or like, now the shadow is there, but And this one, kind of want the fangs to show a little bit, but the teeth are just so long. I didn't realize I drew them like that. I'll bring this down a little bit more. I've been doing the mouth for 2 hours, not to count the extra that I spent to redraw some of it. Now the question is, save. How does it track? Granted, I'd be using my iPhone currently to see this, and I don't know if it's gonna... Did you guys see that extra line there? That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. Can I preview this? Do that. You'll think about it. There we go. Yeah. Because my mouth tracking doesn't... It's not the same. It's not built the same. Can I get... Can I get a basic model with mouth tracking? Where's my chibi? Bring my chibi out here. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. I have to change this, actually. Error. Let me save this just to make sure it's the same. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. Dude, I actually really like my chibi. I need to remake it. Because it's actually very cute. She's very cute. What am I looking for? What am I doing? What am I looking for? I'm finding it. I'm finding it. No, I'm not. I'm not using the webcam. See, with the mouth on this one, I actually did pretty poorly because I was doing very quick with it, so it's not great. My mouth goes to this. Chibi Sally, yes, Chibi Sally. Chibi Sally. Actually, I'll put that at an 8 for now. I need to get my fat head out the way. What am I doing? Yeah, I'll sit here for now. Yeah, the mouth is a lot better. It doesn't... The smile part is not really... It needs... Granted, the side to side is not good. It needs to be better, but that's not what we're working on right now. So there's another thing you can do. You can have it track your microphone, which I think is the best option. So that is a thing. This one. And then this one. Though it gets a little extreme because it goes based on the volume of your mic. So, like, I guess turning down the gain on it is what you really need to do. But it kind of does a little better. Could be better. This is just an issue with this kind of mouth tracking. If I did, what's it called? Like not perfect lip sync, the advanced like lip sync or whatever, it would maybe do better. Yeah, it's not too bad. The side angles trip me out because that does not look good. The eyes are fine. I want to do a little more to the eyes, but I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. We're gonna turn off that. Chibi Sally is gone. Goodbye. Farewell. There we go. Is that's tracking right? Okay. But yeah. So I need to fix that weird like line stuff that's going on. I don't know. I guess it's just barely breaking out. Just barely. So if I like pull this over a little bit more, which means I need to do the same on this side. Let's see. You can still see it a little bit if you're like this zoomed out, but I imagine the model is gonna be like this close in. It's not. Well, you can still see it a little bit actually. How do I stop that from happening? Do I need to have like extra? Sure. Pull this over like that and do a jank job over here, the same kind of thing. And pull this over. Does that fix it? Mostly, yeah. Okay, I understand now. So the mouth motion itself is, I'm happy with that. I'm good with that. Do I want to do a cheek puff? Can you even do cheek puff if you aren't using, what's it called? I can use cheek puff on my own, but iOS only. No, you cannot use cheek puff unless you're using an iPhone. Okay, we're not doing cheek puff. Delete that. Unfortunate. Granted, I can make it like a toggle or whatever, but if I was going to do a toggle, I wouldn't do it in this same folder. I would do it differently. We do have some toggles we have to do. I actually, so I kind of want to show you guys the other mouth I did, but I'm not going to do that, I don't think. I don't want to show my shame. But yeah, so we need to get the mouth angles good for this turning, and then I want to add a little extra 3D. Okay, can we like... I want to add a little extra 3D to the eyes when it turns. So yeah, we have to do that. Mouth XY. I have a general, like, movement one. But then there is... Okay, I don't need all of that. This and... Why are these above? What? What? I want all of these things, and I want to move them down here. Sorry, I'm reorganizing things because it's not in the right spot. You should not be above. Because you're not above that. What? Hey. Oh, this one is above. But why is the bottom lip like... Oh, these are just below. Okay, I see the problem. That... Okay. You... need to go up here. You go with this. Trying to keep things organized because if I don't, I'm gonna go insane. This is not glued together. Because I forgot to copy the glue over, but now it's glued. And now this should all be generally in order. This can go below that, and it should be fine. Actually, no, it needs to go in front of the skin. What? Have I lost the plot? There. That should be fine. Did that break anything? I am noticing a problem here now. What is up with that? Oh, because you need to be above that. Okay. Okay. Save. The mouth should be organized now. Can't say the same for the eyes. Don't think I really care about the eyes being organized. Yeah. Okay. I actually need that open. So... can I, like... kind of reference my model for the XY movement? Because the study file I was using... let me open it up again. It has the angles, but I'm not sure that I like. The up-down is fine. I mean, it's not bad, it's just it tilts, and I'm just like, so about that. And there's the inside of the mouth. Granted, of course, this is completely different because it has these extra long bits here. Let me see what I can do. Let me dabble. I'm gonna take away these extra movements. Yeah, so all I did was just like move the whole thing. Huh. Wonder if I can just take the mouth itself. Lips, XY. Sure. Ignoring all the fangs and everything. And extra skin bits, which makes this peek out more, but... It's kinda... Not to fix the inside of the mouth, but... I like the bottom lip needs to be like tilted back some. I want it to kind of look like it has some like puff to it. Like it's got some volume. What if I turn this up? Turn that down. Yes, yes, not the parent of former blah blah blah. Don't care. Don't care. That's like too up. I really should have did like a guideline for this. Like I have in the center. Keyboard, stop being so loud. You're not even a mechanical keyboard. Stop. Granted, this is never going to be perfect because, like I said, mouths are my weakness. I would love to get a lot better at mouths, though. So, I will eventually be making my own little, like... Maybe I'll use someone's, like, study file and, like... What was it? What was the brain? Like, get one that's, like, practice, not one that you look at and study it. That's what I'm saying. This one... Mirror motion... That's not bad. I feel like something's in my eye. Oh my goodness. That's what I feel like. Ugh. This, it needs to come back some. I think the thing I don't like about this one is it goes up some. Which doesn't make sense to me, but it's not a problem. But also, I feel like there's just so much chin going on here. Let me just see. Let me see how it looks if I rotate it a little bit. And then can I give this a little, like, curve up, maybe? Okay, that, like, changed so much there. I don't know if that really... I don't know if that really did what I wanted, what I'm hoping for. It doesn't help that part of the mouth is exposed and, like, tripping me up. Let me just hide that. Maybe the lips need to move more? Trying to line them up with the nose. Which the nose needs to be pointed out more. I feel like, because it's too flat, which might be part of my problem. Let's see. I'm gonna do nose XY. Nose shine XY. And nose shadow XY. Did I... how did I make two of these? What? Because I feel like the nose should come out a little bit more. Tone this down a little bit. Can I change the color of this for now? So I can just see how it's shaped. Oh, not 410. Oh, goodness. And then the shadow. Turn that this way. Is that weird? Yeah, it's clipping into itself weirdly. So what if I turn on culling? Does that fix that issue? No. No, it does not. This does not need to have this many. Change this back to its normal color. There, that kind of gives the nose more of a proper turn. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. There's just so many things. Oh right, this is still tracking me. I was like, why is it moving? It's moving on its own. I have to fix the nose and the other parts, but... the side to side is better than what it was. You know what I realized that I didn't do? I didn't give it the chin shadow that I usually give my models I work on. Now, would it be wrong of me to go steal the one off of my model and just slap it on here and color correct it? Would that be weird? Okay, let me do... can I just do this and it not, like, break anything? I'll need to, like, kind of rotate it in. The mouth is not correct on those angles, but we're looking at the nose right now. It's actually not too bad. It's just the mouth is tripping me up. I think it's fine. Okay, now that the nose has proper movement, we can make the mouth look better. Hopefully. Mirror motion that. And then I want the down to kind of like curve upwards a tiny bit, if that makes sense. This one kind of has like, you know, something like that. Nothing crazy, just a slight. And what if I synthesize the corners? Okay, well, it moves out more that way, which is kind of weird. I didn't know what the song was for a minute. I forgot this is a new one that I found. I was a little frightened. I knew the voice, but not the song. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't hate that. Now the question is, how does it... Right, there's no inside to the mouth. Right. Yeah, it's kind of deformed the lips weirdly. Can I like smooth it out? I guess it's not too bad. Let me get the mouth, the inside of the mouth, all settled. I also have to do this other stuff. Yeah. I have to get these two. Probably just move these together. Lip, Fang, XY.
Did you know, your anus has taste buds?
I sure do know that, unfortunately. Against my own will. So I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I can do this and this. Lip, Fang, XY. I think if I do this, I can copy all of that, go to this other one, go to this angle. Okay. Flip it. That should be correct. Then copy that. Of course, the extra bit's a little problematic, but it's fine. Actually, can I make it where... Okay, well, wrong tool. Okay, not that much. Like, comes down like that. And can I synthesize the corners? No, you're not right. For whatever reason. So I'm just gonna pull that to the side and do like that. So I'm too lazy to go do it individually. I don't know what the end of the song is. It's spooky. Anyway. Copy. Paste. Huh? Oh, is it because it's like that? Nope, that didn't make a difference. Okay, no. Why is it not the same? Why is it slightly over? Let me remove the inside of the mouth again. Like, that shouldn't... Copy. Paste. Okay. That flips it. That's not what we want. Why do you do this? I don't like the way your head looks alien here. It trips me up. I've done this before. I don't know why it's not working now. Is it because I don't have it technically selected? Nope, that doesn't make a difference. Okay. Like, it literally just worked. I don't know why... It doesn't actually... I'm so confused. And hungry. I just have to, like, shrink it a little bit. Make this side a little larger. Because it didn't fully, like, do it for some reason. I don't know. I have no clue. Anyway, inside a mouth. Where have you gone? I'm gonna need the mouth to be open for all of this. For me to be able to see. Top teeth. XY. Bottom teeth. Tongue. I have to do all of these individually. Oh, wait. This might not work. We'll see. I didn't want to stop doing that, but I did. Yay. Mouth, background, XY. Sure. Uvula. Yeah. I'm gonna hope that this works, even though that's technically inside of that. We're gonna hope. So... the lip is like breaking here or something. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, the mouth formation is not okay. I'm definitely gonna have to do that, like, the top and bottom lip separated with that, so it doesn't get as distorted. This can come back this way. Honestly, I just want this to shrink. It doesn't need to be that big. Hey, so what is that? That's part of the tongue. That's part of the teeth. Aren't you guys supposed to be clipped onto the mouth? The back of the mouth? Why are you not? Matter of fact, let me... I know you are. Yeah. All of these were supposed to be clipped into this. But for some reason, they decided to do whatever they wanted. What? Ah, no, stop. What are you doing? Stink. There. Let me get all of these. And mirror motion. I feel like the tongue is not in the right spot. Reflect that. And I feel like the bottom teeth are... Just don't look at that other tooth, it's fine. It's fine. It's like... It feels like it's turning or something. Maybe it seems to be more this way. See, this is why I want to, like, rig more models, because the more I do, the better I get. See, this is where I should have did the back teeth, but I did not. Here, uvula. Okay, take all of these. Synthesize corners and don't make me cry. Okay, well the lips are bothering me. Okay, why are you so moved over and then you're not? Like, that actually being back a little bit is nice, so why are you such a problem? What about my uvula? Uvula. I feel like that's a little too far back. Let me reflect. I think there's actually a thing where you can get it to automatically do the mouth and everything, but do I want to try that? I don't know how well that works, you know? I could save and then test it, and if I don't like it, I can undo. Which I am saving currently. I'm being spoiled with how fast this model saves compared to mine. We're gonna try something. Face motion. Can I get it to just do the mouth? Hold on. I'm gonna have to make some false deformers so that it doesn't mess anything else up. So I need one that's called face. IL or something like that. Because they have to be named exactly what it would be. Eyebrow. I think nose. And now we're gonna see. Do this. Face, that's our fake one. Those are our fake ones. Wonderful. Ears don't matter. Fake nose and mouth. I have to scroll very far to find. You guys can't see this menu, but it's fine. Oh my goodness, there's so many eye stuff. Lips XY. Is that gonna be a problem because it's called lips and not mouth? Let me go ahead and change that because I'll probably have a whole fit. Mouth. Ah! Now let me go back in here. Oh man, I gotta set all these back up. Nope, that's the wrong one. Mouth. Just scroll a bunch, thank you. Single X. Yes, I would like to overwrite them. So it broke. For some reason it selected the eyelash. Yeah, so. This is why I don't do this, usually, because it just vanishes. It just vanishes. So why are you being sassy about this? So this is a bug with, like, having too many folders. So why that happens. I'm gonna try a different option. Yeah, so you being gone is a problem? Okay. Now it's back to the way I previously had it. Let me try this thing. This one. This. Right, whatever. Oh, yes, of course. Of course, why didn't I think of that? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually wonderful. Why didn't I just think about putting my mouth off into the next dimension? Of course. Yeah. Where are you going? Where are you going? Why are you going, like... Okay. This is kind of what I want. Not that, but... Do I have to undo every little one? Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... take this off. Actually, no. The Y direction was fine. Lips aren't needed, apparently. Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. Only affect this. Okay. Turn that down. Okay, you're not doing what I wanted you to do, actually. You're being kind of rude. You're just... Where are you going? Yeah, that's fine. This is just moving it now. What is happening? Yeah. I don't understand how people use this, like... Hold on. This. I don't know how people use this. I've talked about it before. Here. I have it, like, over here on my screen, but it's too big. Here. There we go. I didn't move it, really. But I don't know how people use this, because, like, okay, I want the depth, right? I've read the forums on this, the official, like, how-to manuals. And I feel like there's just something I'm doing wrong. Because why does it twist it? This one doesn't even do anything, the Y. Like, it just shrinks it. It doesn't do anything else. Ow. I poked myself. Ow, that actually really hurt. Update keyform. Yep, that's what we wanted. That's where we wanted it to go. Can we go back to before? Because it was actually doing something I wanted it to do before. When I had it like this. Okay, no. Stop doing that. Or is this just because of the way I had it? I don't know. I don't know. That kind of gives it more of a turn. I mean, the mouth still is messed up. It doesn't move. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Ugh. Can we just... Okay. I just need to make it where the mouth is. How can I make it active on all 4 of these without breaking it? I can't. Top lip XY. Okay. Bottom lip XY. And I'm gonna have you active on all these that it's active on usually, and then you're also gonna be active on these, and I know you're gonna yell at me and say I shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it anyway, and we're gonna see how things go. It's mostly the bottom lip that's the problem. Give me these back. Because, like, why are you so weirdly deformed and freaky? Stop being flat, you know? I think that kinda gives it a better shaping. It's just some of the lip is like... Ah, yes. Okay, this kind of fixes it. I don't hate this. It could be worse. I could have a headache. Part of the skin is like leaking through there, so I can't do that. It can only be moved to a certain point before it like starts breaking things. That's the problem with having glue. Things break. Okay, that's not bad. How do I reflect this? I guess like that. All right. Yeah, that definitely fixes it. Oh, where'd your teeth go? Where did your teeth go? Why are they gone there, but nowhere else? Why'd you feel like losing your teeth today? Why'd you do that? It's on any of these, huh? Huh. They're going downwards somewhere. That's not... Why is that... Why is it happening on that side, but not this corner? If it was happening on this corner... Oh, I just realized that was still on your guys' screen. I'm so sorry. It wasn't blocking too much. Anyway. If it was happening on this corner... or anywhere else, I'll be like, okay, I made a mistake. That's fine. Why is it only this corner? Someone wanna tell me? Maybe? Why are you down here? What? Mirror motion. Deflect. Now you're there. Okay, why were you being sassy about it? Calm down. Now I have to do the lips on all these other angles too, but that's fine. It's doable. It is doable. Really, I only need to fix the bottom one. The up and down is fine to me, so I might be able to just do the synthesized corners and... Yeah, that kind of makes it nice. Nicer. Still need to fix the teeth being weird. Okay. And then here. I feel like the down view, it like comes out a little bit too much, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know anymore. I just work here, okay? I just work here. Send help. Open your mouth. Turn. Turn. Am I a dentist? Yeah, I need to figure out what's up with the teeth because, like, they move around like they have a mind of their own. But also, the fang is kind of like peeking through. If you like look at this bit of the mouth, it's like clipping through parts that it shouldn't be. Yeah, the fangs I'm gonna have to do some work too, but I think we figured out the mouth issue. It could probably come over a little bit more. Like, kind of line up with the nose a little bit more. Which I can just do this. Hopefully. And then maybe I can do this and it won't break everything. Oh, so about that. No. Okay. I feel like this needs to be kind of twisted this way. Hello, Tuna. How are you doing? My knee popped. I don't know if you guys heard that, but my knee is up, like, at my microphone, basically, so you probably did. Because my mic is, like, picking up more stuff recently since I tried to fix settings, and I don't know how to revert them. I don't know how to fix it, guys. I don't know how to fix things. Okay, I don't hate the mouth. The mouth is okay. I think it's fine. Let me just make sure all this is fine. I mean, besides the inside. The inside needs help. It needs some, like, dramatic help. And the fangs. Oh, all my joints and bones are cracking. Good, just resting before I leave work. Leave for work? Before I leave work. Resting is good. Hooked up my mic and everyone can hear me typing. We could hear you typing before. I could always hear you typing. It was always a thing for me. Probably tonight or... I'm saying that was when I fucked it up. I don't know. I'm at work. Ah, okay. I see. Probably tonight or tomorrow, since I don't stream tomorrow, I'm gonna try to fix my mic settings and also try to make it in OBS sound better. I'm gonna try to find some guides for women voices because every guide is for male voices that are deeper. And I'm just like, hey, so that doesn't work. Hey, so yeah, about that. Women voices? Yeah, microphones, most things are built for male voices. And us women have a little bit higher pitched voices. I know how to speak. I was talking about microphones and how microphones are built for male voices and not female voices. Yeah, that's basically it. And most tutorials are male based. Okay, I want this to come out a little bit. You know what? You know what? Where's it at? Get rid of all of this. And the lipstick. Be gone. Because I can still see where it needs to go. Because, like, the bottom is like, ugh. Ew, why are the teeth curving? Ew, gross, stop, don't do that. No, I don't like that. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Mics are dumb. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. It's not that much of a nightmare. It could be worse. It definitely could be worse. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make it worse. Wait, what? Oh. I made it worse. I hate looking at that. I'm not gonna look at it anymore. I hate you sometimes. Aww, that's so sweet. Thank you. But yeah, either tonight or tomorrow I'm gonna see about trying to fix my mic settings to be a little better. I want my mic to sound good and not pick up too much like clicking and whatever else. GoPubMe has a rig question. Feel free to ask. I might have an answer or I might not, and I might just explode. Gonna turn salad into chicken wings? I don't recommend that. I don't think I'm very tasty. I don't think I have enough, like... I have meat on my bones, but I don't think I have the right kind of meat on my bones, you know? So you wouldn't get much of a meal. Let's put it that way. Dang it, I keep going back to the wrong one. Stop. I want this one. So like when setting up the input of the physics, what's the difference with setting it with face angles and not body angles when it comes to closed physics? What do you mean? Like, using the face to track the physics and not the body? Is that what you mean? There's a joke to be made, I'm not the one to make it. I would put it on the... So, hold on. Can I share... Can I, like, show this without exposing everything? What? Hello? There it is, okay. That was weird. How can I show this? I can show it like this, hold on. Here, I'm here now. This is nice. Game capture? This is temporary capture. Specific window. VTube Studio. Capture cursor. There we go. Show. Okay, so with the way I do physics, I will have the body angle tracked by the face, so no matter what, it's going to be tracked by the face. But if you have augmented physics for the body, so like, I don't have any on this model currently. You guys can't even see it right now anyway. Ansu, no! When in Live2D not... No, I know, I'm explaining the what it is. So, I don't have the augmented physics. Can I... I have a model that has it, but... So you would set up Hold on, I'm in the way. Get me out of the way. With your augmented physics... Here, hold on. Let me find a model that has it so I can explain this better. You know what? This study file. You'll do. You'll do. Actually, I think it already... Yeah, it has augmented physics. Actually, this might work. So, if you have augmented physics, they're going to... Hold on, what? Hold on. Let me figure this out. Ah, yes. Perfect, of course. No matter what, your body and the head are going to be tracked by your head movement. But if you have delayed body movement, which is augmented physics for the body, the physics moving with the head means the physics on the clothes will move before the body does. So it's better to have it linked to the body, the physics linked to the body when it comes to clothes, if you're doing that. If you're not doing augmented body physics, then it doesn't matter. It's whatever you want. I could have just said that from the start, but I tried to get a visual demonstration, but I apparently can't. I apparently can't. This one's weird, though, like... Oh, no, I see what it is. So, there's nothing on these, but they still control this, but that's what makes it, like, bouncy. You see how it's a little bit bouncy? When it turns, that's what augmented physics do. You can make it bouncy. Self tutorials, everyone. But if you're not doing something like this, then it doesn't matter how you put the physics. Never tried augmented physics because it breaks my brain. I only like doing it with the body, which is something I didn't do with the model I'm using. But I think it, like... I usually don't do the bounce for it. But this has the bounce, so I might... Because usually I don't know how to do the bounce. But... Oh, this is the Y. This isn't doing anything. That's... Oh, because it does it here, not when I'm doing on the other. I don't really sometimes this is, like, what's confusing to me, because, like, what do these numbers need to be for this to, like... track properly? Which I guess... I don't know, I'm gonna edit this just a little bit. Yeah, I usually like doing it where it's, like, low shaking influence, so it doesn't shake as much. But it's, like, slower than if it was just like this, basically. But yeah. This one, I am... trauma. This one, I'm gonna do augmented physics for the body, but not for the head. It's trauma. Just trauma. I did have the head on augmented physics, but I took it away for some reason, I think. I don't know. Anyway, point is, don't worry about it if you're not doing that. That is the whole point. See, I should do tutorials, but in my chaotic way. With stress. It just makes everyone stressed out. How would you guys feel about that? Phone? Hello? Oh. Anyway, back to what I was doing, now that I got a little moment to think about something else. Let me motion mirror that. I don't like that the teeth are doing that. But I think that's because I accidentally changed things on this. Did I? No, it's fine. Huh? What? It's like true structured body rigging? Yes. Funny to watch. Unscripted tutorials by Sal? Yes. But they're like 30 minutes long, and I get to the point at the last 2 minutes. Just give me a cup of caffeine and a prompt, basically. I have thought about doing like a full tutorial series about how I make models. Because, like, yeah, I know I stream everything, but I mean, like, step by step, why I'm doing things, what I'm doing, you know, all of that. From, like, sketching a model to rigging the model, which I know I actually got inspiration from a VTuber named Yoshinoar. She's doing that, but of course, everyone does it differently. But I saw her, like, start to do that, and I'm like, that's actually kind of cool. So why is that moving like that? Why are the teeth, like, curving like that? Because I don't think it has anything to do with, like... Hold on. What? If I move this over, does it still do it? No, so it is a part of this deformer. That's weird, okay. How trippy. I'm learning things. I don't like how this line is so sharp and then this one is, like, so pixelated, even though they were drawn at the same, like, the same resolution or whatever. It's a whole bunch of stink, if you ask me. Okay, let me reflect that. Yeah, this comes out and it shouldn't. Well, no, because I want this to be where the center of the teeth are, so this needs to not be so curved in. I think that's fine. As long as I keep the middle of the teeth lined up with the little, like, lip curve-in thing. I was gonna say tooth curve, but that's not correct, actually. I thought for a second that I left something up that was not supposed to be there so you guys couldn't see anything. I did not. Okay, these, like, push out a lot. But mostly the bottom one. Like I said, as long as the center is the same. The fact that I rigged this mouth before, put probably 2 to 3 hours into it, re-drew it today, and I'm re-rigging it today, and it's been 3 hours. I put too many hours into this mouth alone. That's how I feel about it. Okay, let me reflect and make sure all of these are the same. Oh, well, it'd help if that was fully... Okay, so that should be fine. Not looking at the bottom teeth, just looking at the top teeth. I think those angles are okay. And now, the bottom teeth. I need this bit to line up with generally this area, so... I need this to not be as squished in. Okay. What if I give it a little bit of a curve? By curve, I mean twist. That's fine. It's not exactly where I want it to be, but it's not bad. Who's gonna be looking that close at the mouth anyway? Am I right? Haha. That's definitely not where I look at. Anytime I'm watching someone, like a VTuber, I'm staring at the mouth mostly. So, why I would never out myself like that. What? You guys are crazy. Just know if I'm watching your stream, I'm looking at the mouth. It's fine. Why would you clip that? Watch them lips move. It's just like certain ones, when they're done really good, they just look really nice. I'm like, man, that feels like it probably is realistic. Okay, well, my clip URL thing broke. I don't know why. Cool. Cool. I always wanted it to break. Sell lip lover, apparently. I do like looking at people's mouths. I don't know why. I don't know. Okay, I think this is fine. When it's closed, it's like... I think that's just like... Yeah. I'm gonna have to just make the teeth, like, close so there's not a gap. That's like a different... That's like the actual mouth part, not the angles. The angle's like the same. I'll just put that like that. Okay. There we go. I think that's good. We're gonna say that's fine. This. This probably doesn't help that I have the teeth one under the mouth opening. It could cause issues, but I think right now it's fine. We'll see about it later. Like chewing gum. I was chewing gum earlier. Before stream. Because I was getting really tired and I was like, I need something to keep me awake. So I just like, you know what, gum. Gum. Which I think I've said this before. Gum and gamer subs do not mix. I don't recommend it. I still fall asleep with gum in my mouth. I'm gonna assume you meant gum. What a crazy autocorrect. Who is in your mouth? None of your business. How about that? I'll kill you. Oh my goodness. It's none of your business. She's a grown woman. I feel like this is not... Why does that seem weird? Like, this little bit pokes out there, but then this, like... Why is it not reflecting properly? Reflect. You're still not reflecting. Okay, well, I'm just gonna manually move you over, I guess. My goodness, phone. That's going in the screenshot, Evan. Spare me. Insane. Insane. Look, you've said much worse things, especially the donut thing. I've been screenshotted before by Hey, I don't do anything with them. I just have them, alright? Okay, this side is like... The bottom is weird. This side I like. So can we reflect this? And it not work, because why would it? Hold on, why does my phone have a different notification sound? What is happening? Or is it going through my watch again? You've sent it again! Like, I may say bad stuff, but my excuse is I'm stupid. Ariel isn't. Ariel has autocorrect. You should know. And autocorrect is not very nice. Okay, I'm gonna move that just a tad bit over. It's so weird, but like, also, I don't think it's that bad. Like, it could definitely be worse. I don't know. No, not synthesized corners. Shut up. Goodness. Crazy. Ooh, ow. Back pain. Stop. I thought we've been over this. One day I'll do an edit of all of our silly screenshots. I just need to... What? Had the pregnant loot? What? I think it's unfair that my shame is hung up on display, but others' shame can't be. You're trying to shame a mod. Let's be real. Yeah, so my phone started sending notification sounds to my watch, which I do not approve of. Why do y'all want me pregnant? Impreg. The screenshot of him saying something of the sort. I can't remember. Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. I think the uvula is fine in its general locations. Yeah, you won't even be able to see when the lipstick's actually there. Okay, so lips. Bring back your lipstick. You can have that back now. And all of the skin. I need to make sure... I have to do the actual fangs, too. Don't have anything selected, so I can... It's not the best in the world, but it's better than I've done before. That I can say. The hair's gonna block that, I'm not too worried about it. I see some of the skin is peeking through. Is that from... this? No, that's from something else. Lovely. Lovely. My stomach is rumbling pretty gnarly. So it's only on this one. Is it on this side? It is on this side. Oh, that's from the back of the mouth, actually. Yeah, just do that. Okay, that's easy fix. That's easy fix. I'm not upset with that. It's also like that here, though. Which means it's probably like that over here. Yes, okay. Easy fix. My stress is heavy. Hi, pretty belly. Hello! Hello, Zim! Oh, except shame on a normal day. It's not normal right now. Invader Zim. I'm alive. What is that emote? Oh. I see. It's things. Yeah. Now that I've been stressed out for many hours about this mouth, I'm gonna cry. I like how it decides to make one of the eyes really small and the other one big. Because I have the, like, surprised look. Where the eyes can be, like, tiny. Need a hug, buddy? So I'll give you one. So come give hugs. Okay, it'll be a few hour drive. Or, like, a 15-minute plane jet ride. Because I totally own a jet. Because I'm so cool and amazing. You know, this does, like, posing and stuff, but you can't even do some of these things. So, like, it, like, has a pose where it's like, oh, you have one eye. Like, you can do blinking and stuff. Blinking's fine, but you can't have, like, one eyebrow up and the other one down. Because, like, it's just not an option. It doesn't track that. Even with the iPhone that's supposed to be the best tracking, it doesn't do that. It's something you would have to toggle to have this as a thing. Makes me sad. Okay, I think the mouth is fine. I'm gonna stop fighting with it. I don't know. I'll probably come back to it eventually and cry. And cry. Oh yeah, all my temporary things I had up here. Yay. So I don't have the angle Z yet, but I want to do some, like, extra 3D stuff for the eyes. Yay. Yay. You don't have eyes, you can't tell me what I need to know. Let me see if I have another study file that might. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Because I don't want to put more on this, but let me just see. Okay, I get to go in. Oh my god, stop that. Hey guys, do you want to see how much is already in this model? We're still going. We're still in the eyes, by the way. We're still in the eyes. And we're to the rest of the face. Yep. That's my life. Look at this scroll bar, like, it's like not that bad right now, and then you do this and it's just like, dude. Dude, no. Stop. Okay, I don't need the eyebrows. Is this on anything? No. So, oh gee golly. Now I want root beer. I don't like root beer, actually. I'm yeah. So this is eyelash XY. What? Oh, that's for that. Okay. Maybe if I read the full thing. Eyelash eye XY. Duh. So I need to figure out the best way to... I wonder if I should put it above this stuff. So the way I have this makes it more complicated. So can we have root beer floats? I don't know, maybe if you're good. Maybe. So I'm gonna try something. I'm always good? No, you're not. That is a lie. I don't know how my hierarchy should be. That's the problem right now. Because I have so many deformers. I'm gonna try this above this. Okay, where'd my caps lock go? I, X, Y. Sure. Sure. So what I want to do is first of all, get rid of this red line. Get that shit out of here. I want the eye to look more 3D. Which, that already kind of gives it a little bit, because the eyeshadow kind of... It's not as in there, it's just moving all of it is my problem. I could probably go in and, like, adjust some things on its own. Most of the 3D stuff will come when I get to the iris part. I don't know why I'm starting on this eye. Don't ask me, I don't know. That's the physics, okay. What if I do this? Iris. Oh, here, hold on, I have to do E3. I forgot about that bit. Cheese, no! And one time, earlier today, let me just put in head XY so I can keep this a little more organized for myself. I can pull this back some. I'd have to get the other one too, actually. God, everything is like... Oh, I'm so hungry. Iris. XY. Head XY. Take both of these. This can go back to being smaller. I can like pull these back a little bit and it kind of gives more of a 3D effect. Kinda. God, there's so many things. I think that's fine. And then, where did it go? These on this side. I can like pull it in this way a little bit. Comparing it to this eye, I think that's fine. If I just do it on the XY, I think it'll be fine. Also, this was supposed to be E3. Hi. E2 IXY. I'm gonna deactivate on this so then it's like always active, right? Did that even like... Okay, yeah, it still kept it there. I was like, did that even do anything? Like, what's going on here? Anyway, this one. I want to pull this over this way a little bit, but not so much that it's bothering this other eye. By bothering, I mean touching. I do really want to get better at rigging models, but it takes so much work and time and actually having a model, and if I'm making the model myself, it takes even more time. It's just a whole thing. It's just a whole thing. I might go back up and change that one, but I just want to get the base, like, movement. I had to look at the time. I was a little worried that it was later than I thought it was. This one. Iris, head, XY. Continue creation. This one. How tedious do you think apply makeup to 3 pairs of eyes is? Well, if you have a rhythm to it, probably not too tedious. Methinks. Okay. Can I just grab something from this eye? That. E1, I, head, XY. Yes, there's a Q in head. Yep. Bet you guys didn't know that. I did. Okay, this one's being a little more... If I was to redo the whole eye, I would definitely do this differently. But I'm not redoing the whole eye. You got me messed up if you think I'm doing that. I would probably... Honestly, I should start doing the head angles first and then do all the physics and everything for the eye. Like, afterwards. I think it would just be better. That is what I've learned. I want the little dot behind you. Is there not a dot there? Am I tripping? This one here. I want whatever is controlling that. That is. But yeah, I definitely need to start doing the angles first and then do all of the extra like blinking and all that stuff last. But I do the blinking first because I enjoy working on the eyes. It brings me joy. So maybe I should be doing it last. Or midway through when I get, like, I lose motivation. But I actually enjoy doing the body too. It's not too bad. Yeah, if I did this differently, I would have it to where I can actually move each eyelash to be more curved, like 3D effect. But I'm a silly goose and didn't think about that when I was doing it. And that's a me problem. E1 iris head XY. Forgot about this song. Like I said, I just made this playlist today, so yeah. I want to pull this back a little bit, and then this way. I want to pull it this way a little bit. So now the problem is, I need to either copy paste all of these eyes onto this side, or do my other method that I have tried before, when I was copy pasting the eyes and everything. Which means, P3, I head XY. So we're gonna see if this works. Are you the same size as this one? You should be. You are. Beautiful. Amazing. And if I copy this, and I go to this one, and activate on here, and like paste it here. No. Now paste it. No. Take off the flip. Now paste it. Did it even make a difference? I don't know. Okay, it did there. That's actually a big difference. I didn't even notice it was that much of a difference. Okay. Go to this other menu. I don't need it over here. So I need to go in here. This. E1 or E3 iris head XY. Okay. So then this one, I could find all of it. Nope, this bit. This and this. Nope, this one. So if I copy this, and then I go to these, whoa, no, this and this, activate on here, paste it there, cry because it's asking me questions I don't want to answer. Go back down here. Cry some more. Did it do anything? It did. Okay. It is still working. This is the easiest way for me to do this, honestly. Rather than copy and pasting the whole eye over. And now I just need to do it with the other ones, which shouldn't be too big of an issue. Okay, I was like, did I do something wrong there? E2I head XY. I didn't name it head XY, that's the problem. Let me go in here and name it correctly. Now, why do I have a tentacle coming out of me, Loot? Why have you done this? Activate this one on that. Copy that. Go here. Paste that. I don't know if that really did anything. Copy. Paste. Yeah, I did something on that side, so it's fine. I just don't think I did anything really on this angle. Because art? So you're saying you want me to have tentacles? That's what you're saying? That's kind of weird, bro. Everything is better with extra limbs? Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, Buster. I got lost because so much of this is like the same naming. My eyes. I lost it. This is the iris stuff, so this one and this one. No, what? I'm on 2. No, get one out of here. Frick you, get out of here. Do my eyes deceive me? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I'm like, what? Okay, they do not deceive me. I was just confused. Close all this. It's getting a bit much for my brain. A1. No. What did I name it? I head XY. That's what I named it. I can make this a lot, like, faster if I went ahead and, like, Went in here and did this. A1 iris head XY. Yeah, that feels right. Yes. I'm like second guessing myself at this point. Because I'm so tired. Imagine how much better I'd be. That's asking for a lot. Give me this one and that one. Then I can take this one, copy this one, that one, and this one. Paste. Fuck. I pressed the copy button, not the paste button. Okay, I think, hopefully, this is all fine now. The eyes have a little more 3D effect to them. A little. This still trips me out with all the eyes moving at the same time. I need to find a better way to do the, like, surprise look. But having it something that can be, like, toggled on and off and not... Like, this could be toggled, but I have it to where it's supposed to link to the eyebrows, so if you raise your eyebrows, like I do, if I do with mine, it, like, shrinks the eyes. But when you do this, it doesn't move. Like, I'd want it to go further over. Same with the up and down. I'd want it to go further down or, like, higher up. I forgot I could do this. But it's fine if I don't have that active. It's like, it moves over far enough that I enjoy that. That's fine. But I don't know. Because I've tried both, like, hierarchy options of, like, having it below or above the eye movement. And having it below makes it, like, below the eye movement, it is fine. Like, this is what it currently is. But then if you put it above it, it doesn't move nearly as far around. So I'm wondering, like, if you should do, like, the ones I have on this have an extra thing where, like, they're on this so they move. Let me see. So if I activate them on this too... If I do this... Yeah, no, that doesn't do what I was hoping for. Yeah, I don't know how to make that better. I'm gonna close all those things. I don't know. I'm gonna save though, and save all my backup. I really need to go through my files and delete old things I don't need anymore and more organization. Save on the backup, because I don't need the old backup anymore. I made the mouth better. So much better than what it was. Once again, thank you, Study File, for helping today. Where are your shoes? You're missing so many of your things. So I need to do the bald toggle because the bald is not actually supposed to be there all the time. Also, the eyes are in front of this. There we go. Let me go up to here just to be on the safe side. I have to do all the dots on all these. Sal the Balderson. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say. This, it's supposed to be on multiply, actually. And toned down because you're a bit much. I want 60%. Which all this has to be, like, clipped onto the other things. I thought we would be getting to the hair today, but the mouth took me all stream. I guess I don't need these guide images anymore. Because I had it to where I could put the mouth where it belongs. And the eyes. Yeah, I need, you know what? Make a folder. Copy my little star. Toggles. Okay, well, I forgot that, yeah. Yeah. Let me create one. Bald toggle. Turn it to a blend shape. Where is it? Bald head. Bald toggle. Create. Is that like... Oh, right. I had, like, copy-pasted the... Yeah, that's not supposed to be clipped onto that. So we're gonna just quickly do this. So these two do not need to be on bald head. These, just take it all off. Chin deny it. You do realize that I have alopecia, right? And I could go bald at any moment. Okay, and now I need this to be toggled. I did not. Yeah, it was stress-induced, and I still have it because you can never get rid of it. It is an autoimmune disease. Face shadow ball toggle. It affects more than just my hair, though, but it's not that big of a deal to me. I do like to make fun of people and be like, oh, yeah, you know, I could be actually bald. Okay. Now I feel bad? I don't care. Like, I'm not saying I don't care that you feel bad, I'm saying I don't care about it. I just like messing with people. I think it's funny. Okay, now the bald is fine. Save. I'm saving on the backup, so I'm gonna have to save on the other one. Alright, let me scooch over here. Oh, right, the background's different. Right. Yeah, this is saved. I can close it. Oh, I saw that open. What the heck? What the heck? Ah, yes. I'm closer now. Why is it kind of lagging? Why is it doing that? That's weird. I feel like there was something I was gonna say and I forgot. As I do. Brain tired. Brain very tired. Hey. So no stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Calendar? Yes, tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll be back Thursday. We'll be doing art, personal art. Probably not actually personal art. It'll probably be, who knows what. But I will be drawing something. And then Friday, I'm gonna be working on more of what I did today. Maybe we'll actually get to do the hair. Or something, please. Anything else. Tomorrow I have to sit down and name a bunch of layers and stuff, which I have my auto-correct thingy, or auto-action thingy. Sorry, I was reading something. Anyway, I have to name a bunch of layers tomorrow. And merge layers and things. That's tomorrow I'm gonna be doing that. And then eventually I'll be rigging that model. Probably. But yeah, I want to put some more time aside for my own, like, upgrades for my model. But with the way that's looking, I'm gonna have to completely redo everything. Redraw a lot. I still have to, yeah. But I'm getting more projects done, so I'll be doing that shortly. Hopefully. You know what? I'm glad I fixed the baby bat, like, spamming. Like, at least now it's a little separated. A little bit. Some of it depends on if people talk, it'll, like, send something eventually. Ah, yes, head pads for me. But yeah, now that the mouth and the eyes are done on Neku's model, I think it'll be easy going. The rest of it will be easy going. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. Easy. Well, like, the body's pretty simple to do. Plus, because it's a budget model, I'm not putting, like, crazy stuff into it. I'm not doing, like, crazy things like I did with my model. I keep thinking I'm hearing something, but I think it's Shizu. Granted, my model doesn't have a lot of crazy things, but yeah. Anyway, snooze those ads. What are you doing? Stop that. Hi, Shizu. Oh, I don't know where she's at. She does not care for anything until RK gets home, and then she's like, I'm gonna be all up in your business and everybody else's business. Shizu is the best character. Yeah, objectively, She is pretty great. Like, until she's like bothering us at 3 a.m. because she is an asshole. Yeah. Anyway. Bye. See you guys Thursday. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. She's just a little princess. No, she's a boss. That's what she is. She's not just a princess. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me and my insanity. I feel like I was leaning forward a lot because I was like really close to my monitor. I was like, what is happening? So, yeah. But I will see you guys on Thursday. You guys have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great time zone. Bye, everyone!